Okay. I'm going over my trade from yesterday. It's not as important. So ignore all this price action right here. This is how the end of the day continued. I traded uh from like here to here. Yeah, so yesterday, what do we have? The weekly opening gap. We gapped it down after being bullish all week, and I feel like it was kind of like took out all this liquidity. Like going into this week, what we were looking to do, like probably some retracing into these like low resistance lows. Like look at all these fair swings this low. What does it do? Just takes out all that on the weekly opening. So what can you do about that? Kind of takes out the short bias. Um, so coming into the day, we're kind of looking to go long. I mean, we just have a long bias. Um, with the rip, we get SMT with with YM and NQ, right? Scale to the hourly. Sorry, I did the trade yesterday, so I'm like I kind of forget what I traded, but not really. Yeah, so we get that. That was the 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, right? We get a two-stage SMT. So pull it up to here. We get this two-stage SMT fill at 8 o'clock, and like that. So when you scale to the 4 hour again, what exactly like are we trading? Um, where'd it go? This right here was the C2 candle from YM. How does it close? It closes a reversal candle. So we actually ended up trading the C3. I'm pretty sure we waited for the closure of C2, of this one, the C2, tapping into this relevant low, trading SMT with NQ, and then pretty sure we traded the C3 because we traded on YM. We didn't trade NQ, which was the strongest asset. Something. Well, I'll talk about that more. But yeah, we ended up trading YM just because we had such relevant liquidity to be taking. So we create that two stage, and then when you scale down right here, we're looking for gap scale like the 15, I'd say. Okay, so that created the 8 o'clock. So that was the closure of the 8 o'clock sweep. So at the opening of the 8 o'clock, we sweep this low and we expand away. So what do we do when we expand away? We create gaps. And after seeing this, looking for YM to take out this high. So as you can see, like on NQ, we take this out at 9:15 and we get this candle to print, but like on the lower time frame, there was definitely a failure to reverse at this level, and price wanted to continue higher. And we have this two-stage confluence, so we were looking on like the 15-minute for an entry, like on YM. You know, we had two-stage SMT with this low, made it to 8 o'clock. Reversal away. What are we looking for? Retracement. So now we're in a continuation. Now we're looking for a continuation entry because we missed the reversal entry if you scale to like the two stages on the hourly. So if you scale down, um, like you could have entered technically here. So that's our two stage. You technically could have entered. No, I'd say you wait for the closure above this area right here because that's what kind of creates this swing low, and then this becomes your protected low with the other low. So yeah, you're looking for the closure probably above this area. So you could probably get in on this candle. And if you're up at that time. I'm not up personally. I'm not up at 8:45. Or actually, I am up at 8:45. I should probably look at the charts at that time. But if you're trading that to that high, um, that's a really good trade. 3.8 R. That's a banger. So if you were able to hop on that, good for you. And whenever NQ took this high, you're probably not, the thing with that trade is you're probably gonna pull that out as soon as NQ takes that. So it's more like up to there. But the idea is to get it. So you're probably pulling it out at like 2R. Because as soon as NQ taps, you see these two red candles, and you're probably gonna get away, but you can get right back in. But anyways, missed that move, and I thought I was out on this move, so I was just waiting for a continuation entry after, NQ tapped that high, and I was waiting for a model that will allow me to get in. This is very relevant liquidity. So once I saw that we're like failure to reverse this, um, so then we create an SMT, I think. Pretty sure it's right there. No, is there actually no SMT here? Yeah, there's this. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Once again, I did this yesterday. Today's fresh price. I show you my trade for today right now. But then we get this SMT here. We get a two-stage here after hitting this level. It's a bullish two-stage, so and we get this in a gap. We get a two-stage SMT, YM, kind of switching strength on this leg here. So we can kind of expect YM to switch strength and take this high. So as soon as you see that, you can scale down to like the 3 minute. And we actually entered on the 3 minute, thank God. Because we would have got missed if we entered on the 5. But what do we want to see? Closure above this high. So there's CISD. So we're kind of just like waiting for that level to get closed above because we have this two-stage SMT and we have this relevant high to be taken. The NQ if it just, failed to reverse. As you can see here, as soon as we get like, this candle right here, that was aligned with the big candle we saw in YM, that was the failure to reverse. And we have a two-stage SMT in that level with right here or something like that. Yeah, so we have all those confluences to go higher. So we have this candle closure right here, and like you don't want to get like as much as you want to get in this move, you need to wait for candle closures. Like you can't get in before the candle closes, or it completely messes up your module. So we see this big candle closure. I'm like, all right, it's gonna go up and take a high. So I just place an order on this CISD, and we actually get the retracement down. Tap our limit order. So we placed this. Yeah, and so it was only a 1.52 trade, which I don't necessarily go below 2, but what does this swing create right here? So when we come like we get this huge candle up and then we come down and take the CISD and fill in this imbalance. What is this? This is a failure swing to the high. And that's like and when you get a failure swing like that to the high and you come back down like at that point when you have failure swings to a high, I feel like that's like the number one confluences or sorry, number one confidence to like know you're going to go up and take that high. Like the probability of us taking out this high is like it's very likely to happen. Like you're not just gonna reverse out of nowhere like as soon as you're about to take out the high. It happens, but very rarely. But it has happened to me. But yeah, so as soon as I see that, I'm like super confident in this trade, and I'm able to move my stop um to this low right here because this was the swing low that created this move up, and this got us the closure. So technically, you can just move your stop here, which gets us exactly 2R. So I was able to move that super early. I think as soon as I got this move above, I moved my stop to there. Yeah, I probably did it earlier, honestly, because I feel like this is a protected low, but we do have equal lows here ish. So yeah, we don't get our trade in there. Just cut back down, but we trust it. We're not gonna go break even. We didn't go break even. We held here the entire time. Um, just because like I didn't want to get out of this trade. Like I was pretty confident that once we hit this failure swing two, like you're confident you're gonna hit that level. And what does that YM end up doing? It just keeps going up, man. So there was a lot of R you could have taken here. And one thing I learned was that NQ. I was like, how are people trading NQ? Like you're kind of late to that move, but in terms of liquidity, I always thought taking the weekly opening gap meant literally just tapping into this high right here. Like that's what I thought, or like wherever the gap is, like as soon as you enter the gap, but actually the gap is like right here. So that's another form of liquidity you can target. So yeah, good trades on both. A lot of confidences. Right now, I just took my first trade on gold today. Um, we are currently in a trade. This is one of my best trades I've had. We had a like two-stage SMT at these lows like that, and then we come up, we get a continuation SMT or something. We met at SMT like right there. I don't know where it was, but pretty much silver failed to reverse this high, so that's the liquidity we're chasing. Failed to reverse this high, so we are going to take profit at this high. And it's been playing out all day. We got in this trade at 10:30, and it's now 16:50. It's 5:39 my time. So yeah, kind of just holding and seeing what happens. But it goes against my psychology to pull out, and like yeah, I could pull out for 4R right now, technically 4.1R, which is really good. But there's been no invalidation of this trade. Like I mean, we came and tapped my entry here. I was in this trade like here, bro. Somewhere around there. Yeah, we came and tapped my entry, but other than that, like, there's been absolutely no invalidation. So I was able to move my stop to this low. That's a protected swing now. The CIC closure, and we're just waiting for that to play out. Will be my best risk to reward trade ever. So I'll let it ride. It's my new thing. Just letting these trades ride. But yeah, thank you.